Hello everybody, this is Dom from Upstate Supernatural. I'd like to welcome everybody in for another brand new session of Spirit Box Weekly. And with Spirit Box Weekly, we test out different spirit communication devices. And this week we're going to be testing out the Geminus Mark II. Geminus Mark II is made by Brian Holloway in Spain Paranormal. And we already started testing this out last week, 2 weeks ago, and we're going to continue with our tests. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the device on right now. I'm sure she's doing what she should. There we go. Not liking my jack in that part. Let's go with a different cord.
There
we go. Take this, set right there, throw that away. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Just wanted to get it all lined up and so forth. Hello. Hi. My name is Dominic. It's Wednesday, October 18th of 2017 at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How are you doing this evening? Getting old? How has the last couple weeks been for you? Just make sure all the audio is synced in. Anybody that's in the chat as well, if you guys have any questions, feel free to type those down. Be happy to ask any questions you guys have. Now, spirits and individuals that we're trying to communicate with, do you have questions for us? like to say hello to Nikki, Lady J, Doppel, Mary Dallas, Ed Fern as well. And if you guys don't mind, I'm going to grab a cough drop. I have a cold this week, so I'm trying to get better with that. Bill with Pumpkinhead Paranormal. It's good to see you, bud. Now we just did our event over the weekend, and we had quite a good turnout for our investigation. How do you feel about people trying to investigate spirits and individuals from the other side? Yeah, I do apologize. The Spirit Box Weekly is now on Wednesdays. It's no longer on Fridays. It's just due to my work schedule. Makes it a little bit easier to do it. Now, when we're doing spirit communication, we all have our own thoughts. We all have our own theories, our ideas. But you guys are the ones that are talking. What actually works? What do you feel works the best? Out of all the people that are doing communication, is there a certain method that you feel is working better, that it's easier for you to communicate with? I'm gonna switch the view so you guys kind of can see it. That's kind of what the GeminusBox looks like. It works on Android. It's on my cell phone right now. Midnight?
No.
And the nice thing with this mixer is it actually has effects on it. So I can actually do that without having to add any pedals or nothing. Try to turn it down just a tad so I can get this so it sounds a little better for you guys. I think that's a little bit better. I think it should sound a little bit better for everybody. There you go. Welcome, David. And again, if you guys, anybody that's viewing this has any questions, feel free to type those in the chat. And for any of you guys, if you guys like this content, if you enjoy what we're doing with Spirit Box Weekly or with all the other shows, please feel free to share. Let other people know what's going on and introduce them to Spirit Box Weekly and then I guess Upstate Supernatural. But please don't forget to check out one another's channels as well. Don't forget to check out Nikki's channel, Pumpkinhead Paranormal. Chris V, I don't see her in here, but don't forget to check her channel out as well. They know what? Phil, thanks for being in here. If you guys are on Facebook, be sure to check out the ITC collaboration with Phil, and there's some great people in there. So if you're not on the ITC collaboration and you are on Facebook, definitely check it out. It's a group, and you can join that. And Phil's got some great ideas, and he's doing some great things in the ITC field. So don't forget to check that out too. The screen goes dim, so I want to keep clicking it to make sure it lights up. Now, spirits. When a lot of us in the field are doing ITC, we're doing spirit communication. A lot of us talk about intent. We all talk about the intent and what we're trying to put in the field, and the genuineness and all that type of stuff. A curious question I've always had is there's individuals that will make money off from trying to do spirit communication or selling products, things like that. What's your viewpoint on people making money off from trying to communicate with you? It's wrong. Holy shit. Did you guys hear that? I want to see you guys typing in the chat if you heard it. But I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm very curious. A lot of us doing this, you know, for instance, our team, when we did the event at the mall this past weekend, we donate what we do to charity. We donate it to a homeless shelter, and we try to give back to the community. But I know there's other things that go ahead and do it, and they take all the money in. You guys gotta tell me. I can't tell you what I heard. I'll verify it, but I can't tell you what I heard on that one. I'm gonna turn up my amp in my room, sorry. Hello. So my name is Dominic. No, it said an ITC person's name, and I was kind of shocked when it said it, actually. But my name is Dominic. Everybody calls me Dom. May I ask what your name is? Are you new here? I don't know why it's holding these things, because it said the word, huh, it's weird. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you guys doing in the chat? When people try to play a game with you with communication, what is your favorite game? What is your favorite scenario? What is your favorite game to play? Food? What about food? Like what your favorite food is, or your favorite thing to cook? Yep. Yep, lady it is, yep. I actually, to give you a story, I have a K at the end of my name. Most times you spell it D-O-M-I-N-I-C. I have a K at the end of my name because my grandfather's name was Nicholas. And my parents wanted to have his name and my name. And then on my dad's side, I actually have my dad's father's name as my middle name. Best believe. You see a lady? Nice shirt. Must open. How many individuals are trying to talk right now? How many are here? Can you give me a number? Can you give me that number one more time, if you would, please? I heard two different numbers right there. 6. I've heard 4 and 6. I've heard 6 3 times. Okay, if there's six individuals that are trying to talk, are all 6 of you trying to talk at the same time, or are you taking turns? Yeah, I mean, it's everybody in our life, we all have a history. We all have a story that creates who we are, even if it's just our name. And Spirits, you're the same. How do you know how your name was created? How your parents came up with it? Spirit Whispers, thanks for being in here. It's nice to see you. Do you know how do you guys know how your parents met? It's always a great story hearing about that stuff. Blaze, it's good to see you. Now, from my experience from doing a lot of these sessions, I try to tell you guys every time, the slower that you talk and the louder that you are, the easier it is for us to be able to hear you. William? Okay, William. Yeah, normally there's William and Rebecca that are always coming through. Testing 1, 2. Oh. Testing 1, 2. I just want to make sure that's working. Testing 1, 2. Yep. Okay. Alright, I'd like to try to use the walkie-talkie, maybe see if me in the room is an obstacle for you. Okay? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, and we're gonna turn a grid pen on. Okay, can you hear me? From a scale of 1 to 10, how do I sound? Can you give me a number?
Can you hear me? What is your name? Other individuals that have used this application, can you let me know who you are in the chat? The reason I asked is because I just heard through the application is that do not trust Steve Huff. I'm seeing if that is a phrase that is actually within the bank. We did not hear it last week, that's why I'm asking. Okay, if this application is working, and you did say what you said, could you please name somebody that works with that individual?
Okay, I do feel energy in here. Go ahead and turn the light back on. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to bash anybody. I heard that and I was like, what? So spirits and communication. I've heard through this application 3-4 times the name Steve and Huff. Can you, if you could you name one of his applications? Because I believe he does do communication. I can't deny it. We've gotten Ava coming through our. We got an Ava that came through on one of the sessions. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, Phil, for sure. Well, you know, anybody that spends the time to build something, and Brian Holloway, I know, has been doing a lot of research on this and everything else. So I like trying out everybody's stuff. You know, I have no quarrel with any of the app makers or even the builders. It's all about trying to find the spirit communication device that works, and doing this with you guys, and we all get to test it together. Zazel, it's good seeing you, bud. As always, I do apologize. I do have a cold, so I'm like congested. But Azazel, as always, thank you for your interpretation, because I know it probably takes a lot of energy out of you. So I greatly appreciate all you're doing. And if you guys are hearing anything, feel free to type it in the chat, type it in quotes, and we'll be able to see that. So far, with all the applications and everything that's out there, what do you enjoy trying to utilize? Do you enjoy these sessions, these different sessions with different spirit boxes, or do you prefer somebody focus with just a spirit box and get the best that they can with it? Right, I can see that too. But you know, I'm kind of just like everybody else on the field. I'm not a billionaire or millionaire that I can afford every spirit box known to man. I've been lucky and found some of the ones that I have, and I won't fall for the gimmick of some of the other ones that are out there, especially after working on one of the supposedly greatest spirit boxes ever made, and seeing how it was made. I'm not falling for that gimmick. It's just not me. So actually, spirits of communication. William, you've been around a long time. Rebecca, you've been around a long time. Do you remember Jason? I actually, during our public investigation, I ran into Jason. He came out and did the public investigation. It was great seeing him. I hadn't seen him in quite a while. Do you remember Jason, a.k.a. Paraghoster? I also got to meet Denny Blair, which we had Denny Blair on Interview the Ghost Hunter probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago. He came out for our public investigation as well. Infinity Box is awesome. It's a good one. I haven't tried the Banshee, but the Afterlife box, personally myself, I struggled with it. But that's just me. Yeah, Jason came out. He's got a beard. And he looks the same. He just has a beard, and it was good. It was good seeing him, and I was glad to see him out there doing more stuff than paranormal. So I know he took like a step back. Yeah, really, honestly, I gotta get another pool table at our house and invite him out, and we'll shoot pool and stuff, and maybe dabble with this a little bit.
Oh.
Alright, let's try a different portion of this. See if I can turn it off for a second. Let's turn that off. Let's go this way. Let's turn that all the way down. Let's turn that one on, and let's try that. Let's try another portion of it. That's me moving the camera. I'm just trying to turn the light down or off. There we go. I think with a lot more use with this, I do kind of think this is very similar to the Echo Box, and I think we could get some good responses with it. Do you guys have any questions in the chat? Welcome back, Nikki. It's good to see you. Oh, James, I saw you were in there too. So, also, just to make another acknowledgement of it, don't forget to please share the video. And as soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a Fujifilm Instamax camera. I actually have it over here. Let me grab it. But I have it in this case right here. And zipper just looks like that. And basically you take a picture and it pops out the side here. And that would be, it would pop up the top, and then you could also hold it to the side, and I'll take a picture on the side. But we're going to be giving away this Fuji Instamax camera. So once we had 2,000 subscribers on our channel, we're going to do a raffle and give that away. And then each time we hit a milestone, I kind of want to do something like that. We'll find something that could be utilized in the field, and we'll do a raffle for it and give it away. That's a good way to look at it, James. Ed? Please. Tell. He saw us. Rest. Let me see. Alright, let's make it even slower for the scan. Now, Spirits, is there any individual that may be viewing this that you would like to say hello to? Vanessa? Ed? Eddie, tell... Let's go with another bank. Let's try a different one. Hello? This one's slightly creepy, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like the woman from the original Poltergeist movie. The older woman that's a psychic. Alright, let's try another bank, and then we're going to try, starting next week, we'll try outside of that. There we go. That was kind of creepy. Carol Ann, go to the light. It's totally what I was hearing. Carol Ann, go to the light. Carol Ann. I'm gonna go with Azazel on that, and if he's saying it's us, then we should turn that back on. Have them both on. That was definitely So, the individuals that we're hearing coming from a little child's voice, are you an adult or are you a child? Phil, thanks for being in here, and good luck with the chores. I do apologize, guys, if I seem a little zoned out. I did take NyQuil before the show, so I'm definitely zoning out right now. NyQuil is pretty strong stuff. You guys have any questions in the chat? Yeah, I definitely had a cold, or at least the start of it yesterday, so Dayquil and NyQuil, and then stuff. Literally, it's like basically after an hour after taking it, it's like just makes you want to pass right out. Yeah, honestly, Azazel, I'm personally, I'm having a hard time hearing some of the responses. Not saying they're not there. I'm just personally having a hard time hearing them. I'd like to thank any of the spirits within communication for your time, for trying to communicate. And we do have another session that we're going to be doing tomorrow night. It's called Loving Whispers. And we'll have Renee, and it'll have James and myself. And you're more than welcome to stop back if you'd like to try to communicate. Anytime you'd like to stop in and try to talk, I'm happy to try to listen. And if I'm not doing a spirit box session, you can still try to talk. I may hear you, and then we can try to communicate. But I'd like to thank you for your time this evening. Any spirits, if you'd like to cross over, if you'd like to go to that other side, the choice is yours. You are always welcome to come and go as you please between there and here, I believe. I'm going to turn this off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. I'd like to thank everybody again. This is the GeminusBox Mark II. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And again, please don't forget to stop on over to our Google event page for Spirit Box Weekly and add yourself there if you'd like to get notifications when the next show is. Or feel free to add the Facebook like page, and same thing, you'll get a notification when the next episode would be for Spirit Box Weekly. We also have Loving Whispers, which we will be airing tomorrow evening. Basically, right now, the shows are Wednesdays and Thursdays, 9 to 10, for both. And I'm working out new guests so we can start doing more episodes of Interview the Ghost Hunter, Interview the Skeptic, our paranormal stories. We have some great things coming up in 2018. And you can find out more information on that by going to facebook.com/Upstate Supernatural. And we'll be making more announcements as things start popping up. But definitely check that out. We made a big announcement today. So everybody have a beautiful night. And I hope to see you tomorrow night. But if not, if the spirits are talking, I think it's time we listen. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.